Welcome to the Bernina Express, one of the world's most spectacular train rides right here in Switzerland. In this video, I'll take you step by step from Lugano to Chur, combining a scenic bus ride through Italy with the legendary train journey through the Swiss Alps. From insider tips on booking and discounts to scenic highlights, we've got everything you need to plan the adventure of a lifetime. If you're new here, my name is Olivia and I make videos on life and travel in Switzerland. Make sure to subscribe, buckle up and keep watching. You don't want to miss a second of this epic train ride. Before we dive into the journey, here's everything you need to know about planning your trip. Tickets for the Bernina Express can be booked online through the official RHB website or via travel agencies. In terms of prices, your ticket cost will differ depending on the route you choose, with the full route from Chur to Tirano being the most expensive and the shortest route from Moritz to Poschiavo the cheapest option. There is also an additional option to top up with the Bernina Express bus between Lugano and Tirano. This scenic bus ride offers a comfortable and picturesque way to connect to the famous Bernina Express train route. The price will also depend on the train pass that you have. If you have a Swiss half-ride card, you get a 50% discount on the ticket price. Travelers with a Swiss Travel Pass, Saver Day Pass, Interrail or EU Rail Pass can enjoy the ride for free, as the ticket price is already fully covered by your pass. Keep in mind, however, that for all these options, you're still required to pay for the mandatory seat reservation fee. The seat reservation fee for the bus is between 14 to 16 francs and between 32 to 36 francs for the train ride, depending on low or peak season. Make sure to book well in advance, especially during peak season, as this is one of Switzerland's most popular routes. Check my link in the description below to get your Bernina Express seat reservation. My Bernina Express journey began in Lugano, a city nestled on the shores of the glistening lake surrounded by rolling hills. From here, I boarded the Bernina Express bus, a comfortable coach designed with large windows to maximize your viewing pleasure. The bus sneaks through picturesque landscapes, crossing into Italy. En route, you will pass through large vineyards, quaint villages, and winding roads that showcase a stunning transition from Swiss to Italian scenery. I do wish that I was sitting on the right side of the bus though, because that was definitely the more scenic side. After about 3 hours, you will arrive in Tirano, Italy, a quaint town that serves as the gateway to the Bernina Express train. For lunch, indulge in some local Italian cuisine, perhaps a plate of fresh pasta or a wood-fired pizza. After lunch, it's time to board the iconic red carriages of the Bernina Express at platform 4. Just boarded. I recommend that you come early, like at least 10-15 minutes before your boarding. That way you can locate your carriage and also just get ready, because you don't want to come super last minute and then not be able to find your carriage in the scenery. I also saw some smart tips done by other travelers. They were buying like their lunch, like their pizzas and their burgers and everything, and because you're paying Italian prices, so it's going to be a lot cheaper than you buying on board with the Swiss prices. So that's a good tip to do that. Helpful look at the map. So we started from Lugano to Tirano by bus, and we are taking our journey from Tirano all the way to Chur after a 4.5-hour journey. There are many iconic sceneries on the Bernina Express. First up is the Brussels Circular Viaduct, a masterpiece of engineering. This spiral bridge allows the train to gain altitude efficiently while offering stunning views of the surrounding countryside. It's a photographer's dream. As the train ascends, you will reach Alpine, a breathtaking viewpoint overlooking the Palu Glacier. The main highlight for me is definitely Lac Bianco, whose crystal clear waters reflects the rugged mountain peaks around it, and I think it looks even more stunning during winter with the snow-covered landscapes. of the passengers the cutest souvenir. Look at this, it's like a Bernina Express box, and inside, of course, there's Swiss chocolates. Swiss chocolates. It's a really nice souvenir, I feel. This is the scenery in autumn. I remember when I came in March, this whole scenery was already covered with snow. So just so you know, this is how it's like during September. Still beautiful, but it's a different type of beauty, like with brown and yellow hues. There's one thing I felt a little bit irritated by this train, and that is that it doesn't have the chargers for your phones, and it's quite annoying because a lot of the travelers, they need to charge like their mobile devices, and for me, my camera, and now I realize that there's no plugs in this train, which is strange because I remembered on the Glacier Express they have this, and even on the buses just now, on the Bernina Express bus there is chargers, but not here, so that's one downside. So do remember to bring your own battery chargers to plug up your phones. One of the most iconic moments of the journey is the Lambasa Viaduct. This 6-arch bridge leads directly into a tunnel carved into the cliffside, making for a jaw-dropping sight. It's an unforgettable highlight of the Bernina Express route. By this time, I would have already spent close to 8 hours traveling from the bus to the train. So overall, in terms of the journey from Tirano to Chur, I don't know how to pronounce, it is actually the same as the Bernina Express. It takes about 8 hours, from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it was about 8 hours. It's just that the time that you spend in the train is lesser as compared to the Glacier Express, where it's a full 8 hours on the train. And also with the Bernina Express, there is a stop in between in Tirano where you could have a lunch break. So I think at least then you get a little bit of a breather, you get to get outside, have lunch, but yeah, overall in terms of the duration, it is also 8 hours.